Hey, look, it's another video of someone driving. I guess that's what normal people have to do in the new world here, where we're not allowed to communicate on any other platform. You can be on a platform and you can have conservative opinions as long as no one watches or you never make a stink or anybody knows who you are. And that's the reality we're in now. Comment on this if you agree with me. Everything, there's really nothing on the internet that I really give a shit about anymore, because literally every content creator, everything I watched is now banned. It's gone. Gavin McInnes, Milo, everybody. And the whole argument is, whatever, we'll ban them because of our terms of service, blah, blah, blah. But like, when you get into the whole free speech thing, like, I'm old school. I believe in total free speech, which now is Nazism. But like, what if you just want to watch something because you can, or for entertainment? Like Jordan Peterson, I remember he was talking about the Alex Jones thing when that went down, and he said, what if someone just wants to monitor what the far right is talking about, just to see what they're up to? And that's something that I think the left, or I guess now when you say left, really that's a synonym for mainstream American culture, because the Overton window has shifted so far left that, like, for example, Donald Trump is just doing Bill Clinton from the 90s. If any of you guys are, in your 30s or 40s like I am, and old enough to remember watching Bill Clinton's speeches and watching all that shit go down then, back when they were pro border fence, they didn't call it a wall, because whatever, but he's just doing Bill Clinton's shtick from back in the day, and that is considered far right. Like, if Bill Clinton from 1994 gave a speech now, it would be Donald Trump. But the one thing that I think we're really ignoring here, and we'll put this in perspective for people a lot more, is when Matt Drudge came on the Alex Jones show and said, a Supreme Court justice told me that the next year after the election, meaning 17, they're coming after all of us. All of this will be gone. This won't exist anymore. And at the time, I remember hearing him say it, and I was like, man, that sounds exactly like what they want to do, but I just don't know how they can pull it off. Well, guess what? They have already done it. All these guys that get banned, Alex Jones, Gavin, everybody, you're just memory hold out of existence. You don't exist anymore. And they can make all these outrageous claims about you right after they tear you down, and you can't come back and counter it because you don't exist anymore. But now I think we're going to get to the point where, instead of being 500 articles a day about how, Gavin McInnes is a cult gang leader, they just won't talk about it anymore. It's just over. It's just gone. So we need to come to terms with the reality that we are not allowed to exist anymore on the internet. Like, we're going to have to go back to shortwave pirate radio, pirate FM radio, like all the shit that we were doing in the late 90s and early 2000s, and pretty much all the way up until, I was doing low power FM radio up until probably 2009, right? And that's basically where we're at. We've been banished. We're basically living in the Matrix, in the sense that we have been, as conservatives or right-wingers or anybody left of center, or right of center rather, we have been banished to 1999. And that's something that I see all these videos, everybody's take on Gavin McInnes got banned because Glenn Beck bought this and that and whatever. Glenn Beck can go do whatever he wants. He's going to fail because the liberals all hate him. They'll feign acceptance of him because he's anti-Trump, but as soon as Trump's gone, nobody in the mainstream or the left is going to give a shit about Glenn Beck or anybody that works under whatever he's got left. And that's what people need to realize. We're either going to create our own internet, which is impossible. We're going to have our own yellow vest fucking thing going on here where it will just be reported as a bunch of racists that don't like the browning of America, whatever the fuck that means, because they've somehow turned, like, I don't want the government to take all my shit away and silence me, into I'm scared of brown people, which I find rather comical, because many areas of the country are already a majority non-white, and everybody's pretty much just getting along and everything's fine and intermarrying and having an economy and working with each other. And I just, they're pretending like we live in 1955 to support their fucking race cult narrative, which isn't true. I mean, go out in the real world, you see a black guy and a white guy, and hey man, what's going on? Oh yeah, what's up? Okay, later. There's no like, it's not real, man. They have completely destroyed an entire genre of content based on this narrative that there are Nazi Klansmen riding around on horses everywhere, burning crosses every day, and all this crazy shit, and none of it's happening, dude. It's not real. But either way, everybody stop bickering about who's going to work for where and which streaming service bought this one and all that. It doesn't matter, dude. It's basically everybody's arguing of who gets to buy the Titanic so we can go fucking sail it into the iceberg. We got bigger problems than if Gavin really left, or if he quit, or whatever, or Michelle Malkin quit or got fired, or if Crowder's got medical bullshit or whatever's going on. It doesn't matter, man. Soon they'll have algorithms that can run online that just scan for the waveform of your voice, and it just delete it all. It doesn't matter about the content, because soon they won't need content violation rules, because they have, like I said, they've moved the Overton window of what's politically acceptable and socially acceptable so far left that normal speech, like shit your dad would say, that was totally normal, is now straight up Nazism. So figure out how to exist without the internet, which I don't think is possible, or come up with some other shit. But I don't care why everybody's running away from each other, because everybody's been branded with fucking leprosy, basically. That's pretty much what it is. We've all been branded as lepers politically, and then we're all running around trying to find someone to host our content. So really we need to go after the fucking tech industry, which I don't think we can do. And I don't think Trump's going to do anything, honestly. I think we're fucked on that, because he's got all these fucking people around him putting poison in his fucking ear. And, I don't believe the Q stuff. Maybe I'm a nutcase because I don't believe that there's some secret group of, Captain Americas in there that are going to, let the dogs loose on all the fucking deep state people. I think we're just going to get the same shit over and over again. We tried with Trump, and then we pretty much just all sat back and let all that be destroyed. I know we all did it, not all of us did, but I mean, like, you got to remember, when you're appealing to large groups of people, the message has to be watered down. That's why they don't serve spicy food anywhere, because not everybody can eat the shit. It's the same thing with ideas, information. Anything that is different or spicy or whatever is going to be considered out of the mainstream. You're basically going to eat, what's that movie where they only eat wraps or some shit, and it's just like this most monotonous, homogenous, bullshit, boring culture? That's what you're getting, dude. You're getting your shitty pop music. You're getting your fucking weird apps where kids just lip sync fucking, I don't understand that. I saw Paul Joseph Watson did a fucking video about how kids are on TikTok and they're using it to mock social justice, which is cool. So I downloaded it, and it's just all kids lip syncing, and it's the same shit. It's like they have a template, like, okay, lip sync this stupid song or this comedy clip. Maybe if kids started lip syncing like George Carlin, that'd be cool. It's a big fucking club and you're not in it. Maybe that's our fucking only hope, dude. Everybody's saying Generation Y is going to be conservative. And I don't know if they really are conservative, or they're just like, stop fucking telling me what to say. That's really where I'm at with it. Stop fucking telling me what I can think and what I can say. I'm not hurting anybody. I should be able to sit in my house and be an asshole, and nobody come and fucking beat my door down and take all my shit because I want to be an asshole. It should not be illegal to be an asshole. There's plenty of people that would be in prison right now if it were illegal to be an asshole. That's where we're at.